What's going on YouTube? This is Dark Lord Destro. Made another video. Right now, I was messing around a little bit of Metal Gear Solid when I was recording this and whatnot. Metal Gear Solid 5 to be exact. I've had the game for about over a year. Got it on sale for $20. Digital download. And I already know what happens at the end. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone, so I'm not going to say what happens. But I kind of have to beat this game, and I haven't beat the game yet because SFL, All Pro Football 2K8. But it's one of those things to where you've beaten the first four. You've played the old school Metal Gear from the old Nintendo days, so you just feel obligated to beat the game. But beside all that, I've been thinking lately about just the direction of my channel. I've had this channel since 2011, I believe, and I haven't done much to it. I only have 219 subscribers. Got like a little bit over 120 some videos, and I'm looking at other people and their channels. They've had their channels a lot less, and they've got thousands upon thousands of subscribers. And the only difference between me and them, I won't say the only thing, but I think the difference between myself and them is that they work hard at their channel, or work hard on their channel, and I just don't. To me, it's just, okay, it's just another thing to me. And, well, yeah, this is I want to apologize to you. My girlfriend has birds in the background, so if you hear them tweeting and twerking in the background, they don't know how to shut up. That's what you hear. But anyhow, back to what I was saying. You know, they work hard at their channel, and I haven't. And so therefore, that's why they're much more successful than I am. So I'm thinking about, okay, you know, what my channel should be. Should it be strictly about video games? Because basically it's what it's been. Well, really more detailed than that. It's basically been for all pro football. But I'm thinking, you know, should I go into other stuff? Now, I did try the movie review thing for, what's James Bond movie? Was it Spectre? And I just think I need practice at it. You know, I do have editing software, but you know, I'm not as good at it and utilizing it as other people are with their editing software. And so I want to master that. I also want to get into other topics. Like I said a minute ago, you know, should I stick with video games or should I go into controversial issues? Should I go into political issues? Should I just talk about post random stuff? I don't know. I watch for myself, I watch various channels. I get a lot of ideas from a lot of people. And there's one guy I became a subscriber about a month or two ago. His name is Review Tech USA. And I don't know, I like his voice, I like his videos and break stuff down. He's into tech and everything. And so, you know, it's kind of like him. I'm trying to think who else. Back Pocket Game Reviews. He's another guy. He does video game live streams and YouTube videos. So it's like, what if I could do something like that? And so that's where I'm at right now. I'm undecided on should I just, you know, make this channel more diverse or just basically keep it just to video games only. You know, people who know me personally, I do post a lot on my Facebook page, and I mostly talk about political issues and controversial issues, a lot of issues that aren't really discussed in mainstream media, and also things that just aren't favorable for most people. You know, I speak on, you know, 9/11, or I speak on various issues, child support, 9/11, you know, backhanded undercover CIA operations. You know, I'm into the spy thing. You know, when it comes about espionage, I'm into it deep. You know, one of my favorite things that I'll do is go to the National Spy Museum down here in D.C. And of course, they show you all the outdated stuff, but the bases are all the same. You know, to me, espionage is like electronics. You know, the technology gets better, the ways of of doing things gets a lot better, but the basics are always the same. And it's the same thing with espionage and electronics and whatnot. The basics are always the same. And so that's what I'm sitting back now thinking about. Okay, do I make this more diverse channel, or I just keep it just a video game? Because some people just come to your channel just for video games. There's channel to where I go to this guy for my video games. I go to this guy to learn about computers. I go to this guy to know about vitamins and health and fitness. I got this guy going to for football or sports. There's not too many people that do more than one thing. There's one guy I want to give a shout out to. His name's OTRS Central. His name's Jeff. He's based out of Richmond, Virginia, and he does wrestling and sports, mainly wrestling and football. But he does NBA and other stuff too. So I watch his videos mainly for wrestling. This is the way he always, he's over the top sometimes. He always says, "Ding dong, dumb dicks," or something like that. It cracks me up. Or, he's not a fan of Dolph Ziggler. Whoever watches wrestling, Dolph Ziggler's kind of a guy who's stuck in mid-Carter position and he can't get over. He's not the top dog. He's down on the bottom. He's somewhere in that middle. And he's been stuck there for years. And some people believe it's his own doing, and others believe it's the company guy, the WWE's doing it. And so he always has a thing to where he claps his hand. He does this. He goes, "Fuck Dolph Ziggler." And so, but regardless of all that, he does those two things. And so it's basically where I'm at now. My interests are mainly, I'm into football, mainly old school, classic football. Football these days, not really into it. And it's not because of Kaepernick. It's just, even before last year, my fandom of football, really the Washington Redskins have drastically declined to where I only watched 3 full games last year. That's why I can't. When people ask me, "Well, how come you don't create a up-to-date roster for all pro football?" It's like I can't. It's not because I don't want to. It's just I can't. I haven't thoroughly studied, any team, what their personnel is, or anything like that. The roster, I can't make a complete or thorough roster for up to date teams. I don't have the time, I don't have the patience, and I don't have the interest. And so, because so on, and so it's like I'm just like, well, I need to come up with something. I know I have to improve on my equipment. This laptop, it does what it can do, but I can only do certain things at a certain time. I can't, record and stream at the same time because, for OBS, I can't stream and record because it just skips. My machine's not powerful enough. When it comes to these videos, my most recent video with talking about All Pro Football 2K8, which is 36 minutes long, that video, it took 2 hours to render. And then when I uploaded, it took like a good hour and a half. And I have the second to the highest speed that this company out here offers. And so it's like, why is it taking so long? And so I need to improve my equipment. I'm thinking about getting a camera, but my girlfriend's cell phone camera, her Galaxy S, whatever model it is, man, that thing's off the chain. And I'm just like, wow, that's great quality, because I've been putting her videos together, for her YouTube videos. I'm gonna come up. She's trying to get something started, and so I'm looking at her quality. I'm like, wow, man, people dropping $500, $600, $700 for a camera to use on YouTube, and you just bust up the cell phone. And so I'm like, okay, all right, good stuff. And it's one other reason, and I don't know if it's a good reason or bad reason, but I'm listening to Review Text USA. He was talking about how he left his job full time. I don't know how much he was making. He didn't say. He didn't specify. However, he did say that he left his job to do YouTube videos full time. Now, I don't have the courage like he does. I don't know if he had money saved in the back in his bank account. I don't know. I just know that I can't afford to just say, you know what, forget my job. I'm just gonna go ahead and just do YouTube videos, especially now since YouTube done acted a fool lately and changed some things around. I'm still trying to learn the gist of all what happened with why YouTube all of a sudden, acting a fool. You can't post certain things, and you get their sponsors, getting upset saying, their YouTube videos are posting about a hate. I mean, I don't know all the specific details. I'll look into that later on. But, I'm hearing, guys making crazy money on YouTube and do advertisement, I guess, or views. I don't know how that works. I know there's a story out there that, what's his name? I forgot who posted it, but basically there's some football player at the University of Central Florida, and he lost his scholarship because he was earning money off of YouTube. A YouTube channel, I believe, he was working on before he went to that college. And so I guess they found out that he was making videos off YouTube. And of course, when you're a Division I athlete in NCAA, which Alvin Mack in the movie program called them NC double assholes. But regardless of all that, they didn't like the fact that he was making money. They asked him to monetize his videos, and he refused. And so he's off the team and no more scholarship. And I don't know. I mean, on one end, you're looking at it like, well, he should have just got rid of the channel. He's guaranteed a D1 scholarship, and he could potentially go to the NFL. That's true. But also, man, you want to make your own money, and the NFL is not guaranteed. He can tear his ACL up in college, and then, once you have an injury like that, no matter how many times they fix it with surgery, it's just not the same. And so the way I say it, this man's making money on his own. He can take that money and use it towards something else, another business venture. And so I'm not saying I won't be a millionaire. I doubt that. But this is something I'm interested in. It's like, oh, had I known about this many, many years ago, I probably would have then posted some stupid stuff on Facebook if it gets some views. I'm hearing cats making thousands and thousands upon thousands of dollars, and I go on their channels, and I'm like, what is this? Yeah, they drop some money on a fancy camera. They got some good editing skills. If they probably pay somebody to do it. If not, it's like, wow, they're getting paid all this money, and all they're doing is posting a bunch of foolishness on YouTube. But again, that's a problem because, most people are entertained. It's easier to be entertained. It's easier to be entertained and educated. And, it's kind of hard. And I learned on Facebook page, if you post something about, something funny, corny, people like your status and stuff. But if you start posting some controversial, some stuff that made people want to research and do their homework, then those are the ones that receive the less likes and the more hate. So that's not surprising that, guys who post BS videos on YouTube are getting paid, and while guys on YouTube who are kicking knowledge don't get paid. So it's one dilemma. Do I keep it real 100 like I do on my Facebook page? Or I just BS like everybody else does on Facebook, not on Facebook, but on YouTube, just for likes. And so that's the dilemma. So all those things are in my head. So I'm not going to ramble on any further. Any questions, comments, advice, whatever, just post them down in the comment section. Talk to you later. Peace.